All right, let's talk about OTFs today. And while I don't own, I don't own any OTFs right now. Oh, I own the little Boker USB. It looks like a USB thumb drive, flash drive, whatever you want to call it, storage, you know what I'm talking about. I own one of those, and Boker made one in collaboration with somebody else that it's skipping my mind. But I do own one of those. It's a little tiny, like 1.5 inch blade or something like that. It's okay. It's cool, but it's just okay. So today we want to talk about the Microtech Ultratech double edge Merlot with bronze hardware. This is a cool ass knife. I'm not going to lie. I like it. I don't know that I want to own one, but I think they're cool. Here in California, not really supposed to own one. Well, I can own one. I'm just not supposed to carry one. That's okay. I do what I want. I actually carried this to go see John Wick 4 the other day, just a couple days ago at the time of filming. Because this is a nod to the original John Wick, where he did use an Ultratech. I believe it was. In the current John Wick 4, he uses a deadlock from Hawk Knives. I didn't own a deadlock, so I felt out of place going without an OTF. Fortunately, a friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Scott, sent this one in because it is for sale. So if you are interested in this one, I will put a price down below. If it says sold, it's sold. If there's a price, hit me up and, it could be yours. These retail for $330 as of today and the time of filming. But trust me, the for sale price is much less than that. And it is a deal. So this is a double edge, as I said, which may or may not be your thing. Everything is bronzed out, which I do like this color combination with the red and gold, the Merlot and the bronze, whatever colors you want to think it is or say it is. They call it Merlot and bronze. I think it's a stunning combination. I like the hardware, kind of pops from the scales, the pocket clip, the glass breaker, the fire button, and the blade are all bronzed out. Very cool look. Very well done. Yes, it is proprietary hardware. This is not something you're going to just take apart on a daily basis or on a whim. You need to reach out and get the tool to do that. Now, do you need to take them apart? I don't know. I'm not a big let's take apart every knife I own just because type of guy. With an OTF, there may be more reason to take it apart from time to time because pocket junk, pocket lint, dust and debris may get inside and gum up the works, if you will. And make it not fire all the way out. It may gum it up. There could be some issues with automatic knives. Most of your folding knives are pretty impervious. They will get some dust and stuff in there, but usually you can just blow that out. And it doesn't require taking the knife apart to clean that out. A lot of times the bearings are sealed in there and pretty tight tolerances, so nothing gets inside. However, yes, stuff could get inside of this for sure. You may need to take it apart. All right, let's talk about some specs. 5 inches overall. That includes the glass breaker, the skull crusher, the whatever you want to call it. It does have a carbide tip on the end, so this will work very well as a glass breaker. It is 8 3/8 overall, including the glass breaker again. 3.36 inch blade with a 3.1 inch cutting edge times 2. So it's 6.2 inches of cutting edge, if you will. Behind the edge is 0.018 on both sides. It's very consistent grind all the way down. The blade thickness at its thickest is 0.124. M390 blade steel, and it is 0.465 overall thickness minus the clip. Now we'll talk about the clip. The clip works amazingly well. One thing you'll notice is it has kind of this rib here. That's so you can adjust the tension. You can bend the clip at this point to make it tighter or looser for your particular preference, your particular pants, jeans, Carhartts, whatever, and make it really fit comfortably. It's a cool design. It works really well most of the time, and I have no problem. It is going to stick out of your pocket roughly that far, which is okay. They do put the serial number on the pocket clip and the date. So this is from 4 of 2021. This is still brand new and carried once because, yeah, I carried it to John Wick 4. So it's still new, never carried it one time in a pocket with nothing else to the movies and back. The price is still going to be reflective of that and a good deal still. So let's do a couple of quick size comparisons for those of you that are unfamiliar. How about the Spyderco Delica and a Sharpie pen? This is a standard Sharpie, not anything fancy, as you know. If you know, you know. Here it is next to the Kubi KB237. This is not a custom knife. This is a production knife. They do have a custom options. They do some, and I have done some other production or custom versions of these. I've done videos of. Here it is next to a custom Hellraiser with fingerprints all over the zirconium. There's a shocker. Yeah, this polished zirconium really is a fingerprint magnet. Here's a side opening automatic, the production Hellraiser, just because I do own an automatic. I think I have a Gerber or a Benchmade. I think it's an old Benchmade side opening automatic in the gun safe that I never really carry, but it's part of my collection that I had way back. I'm not a big automatic guy, and it's not just because I live in California. It's because I just don't really enjoy automatics that much. And OTFs I enjoy even less. With the OTFs, you are going to get a little bit of blade play. That is normal. It's okay. The only one that does not do that is the Hawk, G&G Hawk Deadlock. Now you can pull this off track. Sometimes you'll open this and it won't open all the way. If you were to open it, I'm not going to do it into my hand, but into a piece of paper, not a piece of paper, but into a pad of paper or into a harder surface, the blade will come off of the track and not open fully, and you'll get this. So what you can do is one of two things. You can either pull it out, you can flip it out like that, and maybe it'll come all the way out, but basically you're going to pull it all the way out until it clicks into place, and then you're back in business. So if there was a book or something up against this and you were to fire it and it would not come out, you just shake it down, pull it all the way out till it's fully open, and then it just aligns itself back in the track. I have never fired it into my hand, and I'm not going to do that now. I have fired it into a not this one. I have fired OTFs into a pad of Post-its to simulate that. Yeah, I'm too chicken to do it into my hand because this thing is super sharp. Even if just the tip goes in, it's going to cut you. So I'm not that dumb. So let me know what you think about OTFs in general. And please go check out my Microtech playlist up in the corner.